Today we're going to be doing a review of this new product that I got yesterday called VisorCAT. VisorCAT says that it'll wash and wipe as you ride. What it is a gadget that you can put on the left gloved hand, and you can actually it comes with a bottle of fluid that you can put inside. You can put inside this. I'll demo it after I unbox it, but it shows that you can wipe your visor. Wash it with one swipe, and then with the other reverse swipe, you can actually squeegee it dry. Lightweight, soft, and flexible. Comes with a 2-year warranty. It says in summer, wash away flies, dust, dirt. In winter, clear road spray, rain, mud, road salt. Perfect for commuting and touring, which is what I do. It's made in the UK, and actually it says here Dunbar, Scotland is where the product is headquartered. So we'll do a little unboxing now, and you'll see what's inside the box. I haven't opened the box yet. Comes in a little Ziploc bag. So the unit itself is like this. And there's a little sponge inside there, I guess. It's about, I don't know, more than half of the width of your visor. So that's good. Let's see what else is in the box. In this particular kit, I get one of these bottles of fluid, VisorCAT. It says VisorCAT visor cleaning fluid. Okay, so it's a little thing. It's like eye drops. The tip is like an eye drop, a dropper, I guess, or something like that. You can actually open it up, and I suppose the port is here. I haven't read the instructions, but I guess you put it in here. Okay. Let's see what else is inside. I'm not very good at unboxing, so you got a sheet of instructions. What is VisorCAT, important, and all of that kind of stuff. So it gives you some instructions here on how to set it up, wearing it, preparing it, using it, and maintaining it. Maintaining, this is the part that was concerning me the most. Remove the sponge to clean or replace it by pulling on the black tray. Do not pull on the sponge itself. So I guess that's the base of the sponge you have to pull on, not the sponge itself, or else you'll probably rip it. Do not pull on the wick. Clean the sponge by rinsing in warm water. The sponge is on a little bit of a base here, so you should be able to pull on that and slide it out. Like that. Okay? See? What is that? Is that the wick that we're talking about? I don't know. Anyway, I'm pushing that back in. So what I'm going to do is test fit it on a glove, and let's see how that works. But if you look at it like this, you'll see that this part is the squeegee. It has a double squeegee actually, so when you wipe, you're kind of like wiping. The squeegee is kind of like this is the surface of your visor. But then when you go like this, you're supposed to expose the sponge, and that'll contact your visor, and then when you come back this way, you're squeegeeing it clean. So let's go get a glove and get a helmet and see if we can demonstrate this. Well, the glove's on, and the way to put the thing on is, I guess, to just pull the strap apart like this, put it on your hand, put that little loop over your finger, and then tighten this down. So let's go ahead and do that. Now it's a little bit tricky to do this with one hand, but it can be done. So there you go. It's on like this. So there's a little bit of excess strap, I suppose. You probably don't want to cut that off because you need to have that there to be able to take it off, take it off and put it back on. So here it is. It's installed. Okay. So let's see. So to wipe, like I said, to wipe it, you'd kind of like sweep in this motion here, so it grips. This part here would grip on the visor, expose the sponge, and then this here would wipe the visor. Let's see if I can grab my helmet. So I'll be wiping like this from left to right to do the sponge across the front of the visor, and then wiping it the reverse way to use the squeegee. And although you can't probably see it there, I can see the sponge contacting the visor, no problem. Like that, there's the sponge, and then going this way, there's the squeegee across the front of my visor. What I'll do is I'll take the visor off and demonstrate this right in front of the camera from on the other side of the visor. It'll be easier with the visor off so that you can kind of see how the action works. What I'll do is I'll show you how the glove comes off with the VisorCAT still on. So I just undid the strap for the visor, for the glove, and loosen this strap a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, because if you stop at like a gas station while you're on the way, you don't want to take the whole thing apart, right? And then you can pull the glove off, and it's still got the VisorCAT attached. See? The whole unit is right there. Okay, let's put the glove back on now. There's the glove. Let's put the glove back on and see if we can accomplish this without too much distress. The glove is on. I've just cinched down the strap of the glove and then just snugged up the VisorCAT like that. And we're back in business. See? Back in business. So you're wiping like this, and that way the sponge is across the front of the visor. And then when you go back the other way, it's like this. So the squeegee is in contact with the visor. It's very hard to demonstrate this for the camera, but I think you get the idea. One direction like this is a squeegee, and the other direction like this is the sponge on the face of the visor, like that. See? You can see the sponge on the inside of the visor. So I don't know. It's not cheap. It's a fairly expensive piece of kit, but it cost me like I think $55 on Amazon, and we'll see how it works. It'll work much better once I'm actually doing it in front of my face on my own helmet, as opposed to doing it in front of the camera for you guys. But hopefully you got something out of this review. Sorry if it couldn't be a little bit more clear. Another review of this same product was done by Missenden Flyer. He did a really good job on it as well. But and it's largely because of his review that I went out and bought mine. So I just wanted to have a look, show you while I'm unboxing the thing, and give you some thoughts. As for the fluid, I would think that you can use any old fluid that is safe for your visor. If you've got instructions for your visor that says not to use a certain type of fluid, cleaning fluid, then adhere to that. Don't use anything that will damage your visor. But other than that, you can just use water or any kind of a safe fluid that won't damage your visor and damage the sponge. I believe it is probably best also to rinse out your sponge from time to time afterwards between trips, and you might want to let that sponge dry out. It does ship completely dry and hard, so you don't want to keep it wet, I guess, and let it decay or go bad by itself when it's wet. So you might want to just store it in a nice dry place and let the sponge go dry. I would think that the fluid inside would evaporate over time, so you'd want to keep an eye on that as well. But that's it for me. it looks like a good product. Hopefully it holds up over time. I've got a long trip coming up in June. I'll be riding to Helen, Georgia, and I'm probably going to have this. When I put it on my glove, I can hardly tell that it's there, so I don't think that it'll be a bother wearing it on the glove itself. So I think it'll be pretty good. It'll get rid of those summer bugs from time to time. Of course, I plan whenever I stop for gas or anything like that, I plan to use the old rag anyway. But while I'm on the road, if I find that I need a quick clean, I think the VisorCAT, just wiping it both ways, will do the job. That's all for now.